It is Sunday, October 6, 2013. I'm here in front of the Unitarian Church of Montreal. I laid down a little bit of chalk on the sidewalk. The slogans, which you may not be able to read, Unitarian misuse of Canada's blasphemy law, sucks you, asters you. And then here we have repeal or reform Canada's blasphemous libel law by 2014. So basically I am protesting against the fact that the Unitarian Universalist Association just over 16 months ago in early June of 2012 falsely accused me of the archaic crime of blasphemous libel on the unfounded basis that I had made unfounded and vicious allegations to the effect that ministers of the association engage in such despicable crimes as pedophilia and rape. Of course, the key word in all of that legalistic bluster, courtesy of Maitre Marc-Andre Coulombe of Stikeman Elliott Barristers and Solicitors, is unfounded. The fact of the matter is that the few cases of rape and or pedophilia that I blogged about were by no means unfounded. I got the information from sources that are credible and reliable, including newspaper reports. So, if I have a newspaper report saying somebody was actually convicted of rape, and in one case, the rape of preteen girls, who, according to some reports, might have been as young as 6 years old at the time of the rape, but certainly between the ages of 9 and 12, according to the news reports. This person can be reasonably described as a pedophile rapist, and most ironically, this particular Unitarian Universalist who I blogged about isn't even a Unitarian Universalist minister. So the one case where it actually spoken about, a pedophile rapist, where it actually spoken about someone engaging in the despicable crime known as pedophilia, it wasn't even a Unitarian Universalist minister. Another ironic element is that even if I was actually doing that, even if it was true, it would not, almost certainly not, constitute the crime of blasphemous libel, which is basically attacking the most deeply held religious beliefs of a religion. I'm pretty sure that engaging in such despicable crimes as pedophilia and rape is not one of the most deeply held religious beliefs or practices of Unitarian Universalists. I'm pretty sure that I'm on solid ground, that when I criticize Unitarian Universalists engaging in such despicable crimes of pedophilia and rape, that I'm not attacking Unitarian Universalist religious beliefs or tenets or principles or ideals. Quite the opposite. I'm actually pointing out how some Unitarian Universalists totally disregard and flaunt their claimed principles and ideals. On that note, I'll just wind this up. But essentially today I'm calling upon the Unitarian Universalist Association of Congregations and Stikeman Elliott Barristers and Solicitors to formally withdraw the false and insulting, quite frankly, to some degree defamatory accusation that I am guilty of blasphemous libel and that I am making unfounded and vicious allegations about Unitarian Universalist ministers when I'm doing no such thing, at least in terms of ministers who engage in such despicable crimes as pedophilia and rape. And above and beyond that, I'm calling upon the Canadian government to either repeal or reform Canada's blasphemy law. It's the 21st century. There's reasons to repeal the law completely, but if it's not repealed, it should be reformed so it's much clearer and precise in terms of what it actually targets as blasphemy or blasphemous libel, because at present the law itself is quite vague. It's poorly defined. There is jurisprudence, there are cases that can be referred to, and those judgments can be referred to, but the law itself on the books is incredibly vague, and therefore I believe it's open to people misusing it and abusing it, like the Unitarian Universalist Association is doing in the 21st century. And just to wind this up, the most ironic and ludicrous aspect of the Unitarian Universalist Association accusing me of blasphemy in the 21st century is that those UUA leaders who are actually responsible for this legal bullying are atheists. These are Unitarian Universalists who do not believe in God, and they're accusing me of blasphemy. That is quite good.